So I know I said I was gonna upload yesterday on Friday, to show that I got finally all the standing I needed to max out every syndicate. I didn't realize that I was missing some material. I needed like what 10 Entrati Lanthorns and Echo Shrills or Echo Volcas. That's what it was. Yeah, I didn't have any of that, so I had to spend all day Friday trying to get that, and it took a lot longer than I expected. I was up until like 5 a.m. trying to get it, and I was not recording a video for that at that time. There was no way I was doing that. So 99,000 at the cap, right? Rank up. As you can see, we have everything. Let's see what happens. We did it, y'all. We did it. We did it. Oh, I'm so happy. Look at that. Oh, I'm so happy. This is honestly so amazing. You guys do not know how relieving this is for me. All right, I don't care about the lower tab. I'll watch a 1 hour YouTube video about it. I finally did it, y'all. I finally did it. Also, I also did Netracell runs for the first time. They're pretty fun. Not as hard as I thought it was gonna be. You know, for enemies being level like 200 something. It was. I mean, now like trying to learn how to do the Archon Shard like installation stuff in the Warframes. It's a little confusing because I just never seen it before, but I feel like it held me a little bit. I only have like what one Archon Shard on, and it's helping me with like crit damage or something like that, like 25% more. I don't know if I feel the difference or not, but I was killing enemies levels 200 and up. So maybe it's just me. I was going through it just fine. All right, so now that I'm done with that, I mean, we can go back to the ship that we have everything. Rank 5. Look at this. New Loka, Parent Sequence, Ostron, the Quills, Solaris, Venkids, Voxolaris, Kavia, Entrati, Necroloid. Necroloid only goes up to rank 3. Just gotta say that. Chrysalith, which is the Zaramins. And this doesn't have a number, so it's just there. But we finally did it. Literally every standing max rank. Now, all we have to do is make sure that we get all of the collectibles that we can from these said syndicates. So like, let's say the Quills, I don't know, make sure we just min-max a good amp. Make sure we have one that could actually one-shot an Eidolon. We get all the arcanes for it. Ostron, I think same thing. Like, I guess get all the collectibles that we could get, like decorations and such. We could also go to Solaris, make sure we have everything. From there, Venkids, all we have to do for Venkids is that we have to finish the remaining K drives, which I already have built. I already have those built. Voxolaris, I think Arcanes for the amps. Same thing for everything else here. Just got to do all that. Literally just rinse and repeat. Don't know if I'm going to record that. I probably will, just because I have nothing else to record, but definitely going to do that. And then the Zaramins, we still got to get the other weapons that they dropped after, you know, the initial release date for the Incarnate. So, now what we could do is we could bring this list up. Now we finished both Helmet segments and we maxed out the Sanctum. So we, by that logic, can delete this. All we have to do is these. As you know, we got Corvex already, so now we just got to work on Citrine, Kullervo, and Dagoth. I already started working on Citrine. I talked about it in the last video. Well, I don't know if it's the last video or not, but like 2 or 3 videos ago. So if we go here, you can see on the top right, my, I guess, progress on acquiring Citrine. I did the math on how much I need to get every single thing here, except for these. I actually did not see these arcanes at the bottom here. That's kind of sad. Everything else, like these 3 rows here, I did the math. I need 3,500 red and blue crystals, but that was before I found out about being able to acquire them through the mission of the mirror defenses. I think I'm going to just keep playing the mirror defenses until I'm comfortable enough to buy all of Citrine's parts all at once. That's usually how I do things. If not, then I might as well just buy it right now, but I actually can't afford any of her pieces right now, so I'm going to just keep going. The reason why I want to do it, have enough to buy it all at once, is because I don't want to play through the mission and then let's say I have just enough to get the systems right now, and then I get the systems, right? And then when I'm playing the mirror defenses, the systems drop. I will be so disappointed because I wasted like the materials. So that's why I want to wait just to get it all at once, just so I don't do that to myself, because I will be pissed. To be honest, I might just cop these right now just because I can, and also I just want a weapon to use. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think I might just do that. Oh, but I won't be able to get it right now. Yeah, no, never mind. So yeah, essentially, I think this weekend all I'm gonna be doing is just playing mirror defenses, probably farming like my focus, you know, my schools and stuff, because I could do that just passively. I'm not gonna lie, haven't thought about it, but I should probably use Saren here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Just because it's gonna be easier to just kill enemies and stuff. And honestly, I don't feel like moving much. So I finished reading that League of Legends book, Ruination. Oh, it was so good. The ending was just like a cherry on top type of deal. Like it was so, oh my god. I can't even talk about it because I don't want to spoil it for you guys, just in case you want to read it. But dude, I think my favorite part was at the end. It did like illustrations of the characters and like their human versions, because in game, like, you know, they're like these like twisted like versions of themselves. You don't get to see what their human like variants look like. So actually, let me show you right now. Let me actually get to the other side before I mess this up for myself. So obviously we know Callista. I'm gonna put a picture of what she looks like, and also what the book depicts her as in her human form. We have right here Callista. I mean, I'm just gonna put a picture up just so you guys can see it better. This is Callista. I mean, she is just a baddie. Like, you could just see it. Like, she's just serving cunt all around. Girl boss. Anything else you want to say about her that literally empowers her, that's what she is. Like, she is the embodiment of it. And honestly, I am all here for it. Then next you have Viego here. He's looking like a mentally deranged, like, emo boy. You know how it usually goes. They actually have a skin for him in his human form in game. I think it's called, what, King Viego or something. I mean, it's the same thing. He looks exactly the same. Not gonna lie, in game though, kind of disappointed how they made that skin, because that's literally, honestly, that should be his best skin, considering it's his human like version, but it's not. Honestly, I think it's his worst skin. Next character, we have Thresh, aka Urlock Grail. He looks like a normal ass dude. You would have thought that like he just had mental issues all around, but he does. I mean, he's literally the whole reason why the Ruination happens. Like, if it wasn't, like, if he didn't exist, like, the Ruination would have never happened. The next character in the book is Rise. I mean, this guy, I ain't gonna lie, it caught me off guard of how they made him look, because in game, I mean, he just looks like an old dude, if we're being honest. Oh my god, even I, as a straight man, have to acknowledge the drip that this man holds. I mean, the power that this man has. Like, he could literally become the Riz Lord. The way that they were describing him in the book, he was just like this frail, scrawny guy. In this picture, he looks like a Riz god. Like, like, there's no other way to put it. He looks like a Riz god. And he even has the high top fade. This man looks like he could do anything. Not gonna lie, kind of makes me envious. Like, this man looks good. Speaking of characters that I don't like, such as Thresh, we have Hecarim. If I was Callista, I would have seen it coming from a mile away. Like, this guy is just a walking red flag. You could see it in his face. I don't know what she saw in him, because in earlier stages in the book, she was describing how, like, he's an honorable, he looks like an honorable, like, truthful man. I can see his attractiveness. Girl, I don't know what you seeing, but from what I see, nah, that man, he was up to something in the early parts of the book. And you could see it just from this picture. Then this is Jendakaya. She was basically the person who like came up with those weapons that Lucian uses in League of Legends. She's basically the person from the Sentinels. And if you guys know anything about the Sentinels of Light, like in League of Legends, they're basically the people that kill the monsters, or like the ghouls that come from the Ruination. So like anything that like all the interactions that Lucian has with like let's say Thresh and stuff like that, or like Viego, like that's why. Yeah, there's not really much to say about her. I mean, we only got to see her like in the ending parts of the book. There wasn't really much to say about her, but she seems like a cool ass person. Next we have Venix. This was basically the pirate chick who was commandeering the boat Callista used to like try to find the Blessed Isles. And honestly, the way they described her, I mean, I thought she was more of like, how do you say? I thought she was more like an Ari type of gal, like, because I know she was like half Vestayan, full Vestayan. I don't know. I mean, the way they were describing her, I thought she was half. I ain't gonna lie. So I was expecting like a humanoid, like with cat ears or something. I don't know. But the way that they were showing her here, I mean, she is very different. I genuinely thought she was gonna be just a cat girl, but she wasn't. Not gonna lie though, I should probably go to the doctor, because do kind of look hot. Cannot lie. And then this is Soraka. I'm not gonna lie, when she popped up in the book, I was super surprised. I didn't expect to see her in the book at all. Like, it was totally random. Now, she did serve a good purpose in the book, and in my opinion, I think that was probably the best iteration of her, because it made me respect her champion a lot more. Because, like, the only, like, exposure that I have to, like, these characters are from League of Legends, and I'm not gonna lie, some of them I really hate. Like the Yumi Soraka comp that was going on at one point. Oh man, I hated her. There was nothing that you could say that would make me like her at all. But this book actually made her seem like a really enjoyable like character, and I really respect that, because I don't genuinely hate a character. But like coming from the game, it really puts into a different perspective as to who they are. And that was it. That was really the last character that they had there. Honestly, I wish they showed a lot more. Like, I wish they showed Isolde at least, you know, in her non-dead form, and then her like ruined form. Because it was, bro, the way that they were like describing her, she was like the most beautiful woman in the world. Like, it's actually insane. And I would have liked to see that, even though they already showed what she looks like within the cutscene that they released for the Ruination event. But still, you know, I would like to see her in an illustrated version. Not in the weird way, though. But you know what I mean. But yeah, man, I mean, bro, dude, reading that book was such an experience. Like, I haven't read books in a while, and that's kind of like my fault. But like, getting back into books, oh man, it's just put a whole different like view on my life. And Callista, oh my god, I never really like paid attention to her because I thought she was just a weird champion. Wow, reading this book, oh yeah, she's definitely one of my favorite characters now. Oh my god, she's bad. Oh, she is smoking hot. Like, now I understand what women feel like when they read those like super unrealistic like romance novels about the man just stalking the woman for weeks and somehow being a billionaire lowlife. Now I understand what they feel like, but I feel like more on a rational level. But yeah, speaking of baddies, remember how I was talking about Sable Ward, and I was like, you know, genuinely like concerned about myself because I was saying some really crazy stuff without verifying certain things about her? Look at this. Okay, here we go. I found it. I knew I saved the screenshot just in case, because I knew I would need this for a video. So right here, Sable Ward, ages 27 to 28, gender cis female. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Her, she is her pronouns, all right? Height 5'6", nationality Russian. Let's go. She's not a minor. She's not a minor. Everybody sing it with me. She's not a minor. Hey, she's not a minor. Yeah, I'm not going to jail. I'm not going to jail. She's not a minor. Man, it's a good day to be me, man. I mean, what? Maxed out all the syndicates. I mean, we found out one of our fictional crushes is not a minor. I finished my book. Life is good, man. I mean, there's not much to really complain about. And tonight, I'm going to spend time with some family. Oh, yeah, it's going to be great. And I'm getting Taco Bell later. Oh, I mean, how better can life get? Am I using up all my good karma right now? Is something going to affect me later on in life? Like, things are a little too good right now. But I mean, besides that, I'm just going to keep grinding for Citrine. It's going to take a while. Probably take, like, genuinely, if I play this every day, like, all day long, it'll probably take, like, 2 days, realistically. But I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to play some Helldivers, so it might take some time. I'll give it realistically like 4 to 5 days. So by next weekend, I should have Citrine, and then I'll start working on Kullervo and Dagoth, and from there, I mean, what, wait until Dante comes out? So yeah, that's about it. Like, comment, subscribe. If you guys like what you're seeing, please comment it down below, man. Talk to me. I will respond. I know some of you guys are commenting, like, trying to, like, you know, queue up for a little bit of Warframe. And don't get me wrong, I do plan on doing something like just to play with people, but I don't want to do it now just because I feel like I don't want to jinx myself. You know what I mean? I feel like it's a little early to be doing this stuff, so I don't want to like do certain things and then I don't know, all of a sudden I'm getting canceled. Not say that I'm gonna put myself in that position, but you know what I mean. Like, I do end up wanting to play with you guys, but I don't know, something about it. It just, I feel like if I play with one, I have to play with all, and it's just not fair to people. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me like overthinking it. But yeah, that's about it. See you.